Scott, what a dreadful afternoon that was for you. Can you put it into words for us?
Not really at the moment. Pretty shell-shocked, really. I think every one of us is shell-shocked. So, bitterly disappointing scoreline. Probably not result, because I understand that the challenges we face here today and at this present moment in time, there's no denying that we're probably under-equipped at this level, and certainly in this arena. So, but the scoreline, of course, is pretty shell-shocking, really.
I guess, given what's happened this week, there must have been a fear inside your camp that you might get some kind of backlash from Liverpool today. But the start to be 2 down after 6 minutes, you can't really recover from that, can you?
Well, there's been a fear of that probably throughout the pre-season, to be quite honest with you, in terms of where we are as a group and where we are as a squad. So there's been that fear because the levels have gone up drastically from where we were. We have a group here which is a very young group, a very inexperienced group in certain areas. Certain players that are experiencing Premier League football for the first time in their whole careers, and that added to the levels of what it was today. Proved very, very difficult for us. Of course it did. So, it was. I'm sitting here speaking to you after 10 minutes of the game ending, really, and pretty humbling experience out of today. It was pretty painful.
How alarmed were you at how easy it was for Liverpool to score against you today?
Yeah, very alarmed. Yeah, very alarmed. But again, this is where we are. So again, in terms of players on the pitch, in terms of where we are as a squad, starting players and the depth that we have, that while I was alarmed that obviously goals were going in very easy, I'm also probably half understood. We're trying our hardest here, and I feel sorry for the group in that sense. A group of players, a honest group of players, but just need some help at this present moment in time. Easy goals, don't get me wrong, and there's loads of work we need to work on. Of course we do, but yeah, we probably just need a little bit of help now.
Is it good news that you've got another game coming up just round the corner, or do you need more time with your team on the training ground to get them prepared for occasions like this?
Both, really, both. We need time. Of course we do, in terms of doing that work on the training field, going over the levels of what we've gone up to and what you can't get away with at this level. The test of time will come, whether players will be able to adjust to that and adapt to that. And then on the flip side, of course, we have a game now on Wednesday, which is vitally important for us. My job now is to take the psychological out of this game today, because no doubt after today's defeat, there's a big psychological element. But hopefully in the next couple of days or few days, we can get some help in, and we can reboot. And big game for us now on Wednesday night.
Do you mean new players?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, new players for sure. We need help. We signed free transfers. Okay, a few of them are injured, but you can clearly see in our squad and where we are, young boys making debuts today in certain areas, and these players need help. Like we need some help. We need to make that decision as a football club, exactly what we want to do this year and how we want to be. We want to be competitive at this present moment in time. We're not competitive at this moment.
In your early managerial career, you've had some fantastic days. This obviously the worst. I just wonder, as it's unfolding in front of you, what's going through your mind? What's it like being Scott Parker as Liverpool score 7, 8, 9?
Yeah, it's very difficult. I wouldn't want to stand in on that touchline's a lonely place, and also I put myself in a player's position. They're very, very difficult, and I felt for every single one of them, really. These stories get told down the road sometime when probably I'm old and grey, in terms of the adversity what one faces, and certainly today was what's going to define us, me, is hopefully telling a story, what we stood for and the values we stood for, and during them hard times we had these humbling experiences like we've had today, but we bounced back and we acted in the right way, and there's a good story behind it, hopefully. So yeah, I think that at the moment, shell-shocked, but we dust ourselves down. This is part and parcel of the game, and as disappointed as they are, this is the world we're in, really.